Hey everyone, I'm Northern Queen Alexis and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are taking a look at the Horus Heresy trailer that dropped about a week and a half ago. I have been rather busy here in Iceland and yeah, didn't really think to do a reaction to this. But I saw in my comments that a bunch of you wanted me to do a reaction to it, so let's get into it. So, let's take a look at this. I do have cats in the background. I hope I have these.
I never wanted this.
Yes, you did.
I never wanted to unleash my legions.
Yeah, you did.
Together we banished the ignorance of old night.
Ha, take that, you imperial idiot.
You betrayed us all. You stole power from the gods and lied to your sons. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will.
God, this trailer is so cool.
So let it be war.
Look at all that Corvus armor. Sukaran battle tanks, the rapid fire battle cannons.
From the skies of terror to the galactic rim.
Okay. I just want a movie like this.
Boil.
Not like with Horus and anything, just Titans walking around.
Though it takes the last drop of my blood,
Two volcano cannons just firing, the missiles
I
firing.
will see the galaxy freed once more.
That is
I
such a
cannot
cool
save it from your failure, Father. Then let the galaxy burn.
We got a new tank in the background. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack in this trailer. Okay? There's a lot. There's a significant amount. And there's also cats in here. Oh, where to even start? Okay, let's go back to this dude. He's just chilling there. But I do want to point out this entire time. Am I the only one that sees Horus and thinks Yuri from Red Alert 2? Like, I can't be the only one that looks at him and is just like, that's Yuri from Red Alert 2. Like, where is that scene? That's Yuri. 100% that's Yuri from Red Alert 2. Okay. But yeah, let's go back and let's actually cut through some of these scenes and everything. So we actually see Horus's armor and everything. Funny enough, I actually know where this walking sound effect comes from. I've used it in some of my videos. So that's a free asset that they're using for their walking animations, for the sound effects.
Did this. I never wanted to unleash my legions.
So a lot of people are saying that what Horus is saying right here is a retcon to what he originally intended. And no, it isn't. Horus... Can you cats calm down? Horus always knew what his legions were going to do. He never decided at one point to call his dad and just try to, you know, work things out. He always wanted to unleash his legions. If you go through the books, it's very obvious that he wanted to. It's why he tricked Magnus. It's why he tricked most of the other Primarchs. He's kind of just a colossal asshole. But his armor does look really good here.
Together we banished the ignorance
Also, all these pipes in his head have always been a thing.
of old night. But you betrayed me.
So I understand, like, Horus feeling betrayed by the Emperor here. Personally, I don't really get it, because he never decided at any point to call his father and be all like, hey Dad, found out demons are real, can you help me out? And no, he just immediately turned chaos.
You betrayed us all.
So personally, I think Horus...
From the gods
Yeah.
and lied to your sons. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I
He's definitely
will.
Yuri from Red Alert. So let's go through this scene because there's a lot here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can count on screen. Warlord Titans. One is actually armed with a close combat weapon. I think that's really cool. One is armed with 2 volcano cannons, and I think those are tri-barreled laser destroyers. 2 armed with quad missiles for their top-mounted shoulder weapons. They have the oh god, what is it called? I cannot remember things off the top of my head right now. The I have it on my Titan. I cannot remember, but it's the burst gun. Their essential minigun. It's kind of crazy looking. I cannot remember. So now we actually get to see the Corvus armor. Okay, now a lot of people are all like, all the legions didn't have these. And to that I say, shut the fuck up. They did. Okay, we know they did. In fact, no one complained about this when it was released for Horus Heresy originally, with the recon marines, with the snipers and everything. Not one person was like, they don't have Corvus armor. It's just this, they're just trying to cry. So, cool things about Corvus armor. One, most of the Corvus armor that you're going to see, not in this trailer shows the full suits because they're trying to advertise that this is going to be in the box set. If that's not obvious, I don't know what else is. This is just like the Indominus trailer where everything in the trailer is going to be in the box just about, except for like the Titans. But most Corvus armor is piecemeal at this point. And true Corvus armor has only ever been like really utilized in 3 to 4 legions. And that is the Dark Angels, the Raven Guard, oh god, what are the stupid spy boys called? The Alpha Legion. And well, that's really it. I can't think of another one. But cool thing about Corvus armor is it has the same technology as Cameline Cloak in it. So it can, for a brief moment, turn invisible. And you can see this in some of the Dark Angel books. It's why some of the Dark Angel bikers can go places without being detected. But it's very, very, very rare that the writers remember that. In fact, I think it's only in like 2 or 3 books, and one is an audio drama. So, yeah. It's a very, very rare thing that this can do. But it's mostly because of the Cameline Cloak that comes with Corvus armor, and not the armor itself. So, like I said, full Corvus armor is actually rare, and you only see it with the Recon Marines. Which I wonder if we can find on Forge World. Let's go over to Forge World. Okay, we got the Sakaran battle tanks. I love Sakarans. Last chance to buy. I don't want to tell you to 3D print it, but, you know, when they're trying to say this and just force you to buy them. Just saying. So what we're looking for is Armies of the Imperium. Oh, God damn it, I hate that they do this. Can I just get Legionio Astartes, view all? Got a couple of these. We actually get to see this in the trailer, which is cool. We'll get to that in a second. But what we're looking for, that's a Cameline Cloak, by the way. But what we're looking for is... Let's see if they still sell it, because GW drops things so quickly. It's ridiculous. Where the hell are you? Wow, really? You don't sell them anymore. Oh, wait, there they are. Is this Corvus armor? I might be confusing it with something else. No, it isn't, but it's still the Cameline netting. These two are just praetors. Think of them as like captains. One has a a paragon blade, and the other one has some type of large axe. Both of which are energy weapons, just power weapons. But here we get to see the new Sakaran battle tank, and I think it's really cool because as somebody who owns quite a few Sakarans, at any point I could just pull up 3 Sakaran battle tank. You can tell by the if you look at the trailer here, you can definitely see it. And we go back to here, you can see that it is this right here that we're seeing on the treads and everything. So let's go take a look back, and you can see it. And the las cannon's hanging on the side. It's just a different turret mounted weapon. And since the Sakaran was the main battle tank of the Horus Heresy and had a lot of different tops and everything, I should know. I'm good at that. Anyway, we now see that it has a different type of top, which looks like the Predator autocannon to me, because it looks like a rapid fire cannon. So probably like a 20 to 40 millimeter gun on top of it, capable of killing Astartes very easily. We can also see its hull-mounted las cannon here, which is interesting. Personally, I wouldn't go with the hull-mounted las cannon, but that's just me. And now we see the 2 Praetors actually going at it, and they're supposed to look awesome, but they kind of just look stupid in my opinion. Like this armor setting and everything, it's very classic to old GW artwork, but it doesn't work for me. It looks like, why the hell is this here? Like, you can grab that, and anything you can grab is detrimental. So we get to see the Imperial Fist and his fabulous mustache. Like, I think people are underestimating how fabulous this mustache is. He's got a bionic eye, which I think is really cool. And the other one has a bionic respiratory system. I think this is going to be my screenshot. Holy crap, that looks really good. Let's move away and screen cap this. Boop, no. We can see that he has a servo stud in his head, which represents 50 years of service. It's 50, not 100. I am correct. Like, I'm not going to argue with that. I am correct on that. We actually do get to see a Praetor right there, which is, or a sergeant right there. I do love seeing Marines running. Oh, we actually get to see a Spartan in the background. I didn't even notice this the first time. Look at that little Spartan. Okay, but yeah, this guy marking on the helm, and you can see the plume above his head. This is a scout. This is a sergeant of a tactical Marine squad, or a veteran Marine. But yeah, this scene right here is what does it for me. Like, this whole thing. The Space Marine's running, although this one's running animation is a bit wonky because his leg gets longer and then just retracts. Like, look at this over in the right, left corner. Look at how wide his leg gets. Like, look at this. Boop, boop, boop. They made his leg wider, and then they shorten it back up to make a running animation. So yeah, this is a new Sakaran. It actually has a dozer blade on it, which I think is really cool. Most of my vehicles don't actually have the dozer blade on them, but it is just a ram in the front of it, meant to just clear things out in front of it, or people. But yeah, this is a Sakaran. You can tell by its track guards and everything. It's really cool to see its new cannon up here. We actually see a Volkite weapon over here. I think that's pretty cool. We see a bunch of Marines next to it. Anything else we can see in the background before this explosion? No. Which I think the explosion is, yeah, the explosion is just in the background. And we get to see this Marine, this poor Marine lad right here just get flung. Poor guy. And then, yeah, it is a rapid fire battle cannon because of how it's popping back in and out. We also get to see the Sakaran up close now with all the Legionnaires behind it. The Legionnaires are armed with close combat weapons on their weapons themselves. In Horus Heresy, you can actually equip bayonets and get +1 attack with it, which is really cool because it counts as a close combat weapon. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? We have this poor dude getting shot in the neck, which is a very unfortunate spot to be shot in. Like, anything above here getting shot on sucks. Anyway, jokes aside, this guy takes a couple of shots and I think even he dies. We get to see some of the drop pods now, which I think is really cool. And you can see the inside of Horus's ship is not as corrupted as I thought it would be. We also get to see a tech marine over, maybe not a tech marine, but definitely some type of sergeant just watching over all of this. Drop pods deploying, and I love the way drop pods deploy. We get to see the actual Legionnaire ships prior to becoming the Chaos vessels, which I think is really cool. These are probably built by the Dark Mechanicum, because at the time I think they were developing new ships for Horus. And when Horus actually invaded Terra, which this isn't Terra by the way, but Horus had several Forge Worlds under his control at this point. He was having Forge Worlds design and build him new technologies that spread throughout the Chaos Legions. These types of technologies would include the War Master Titan and a few other things. We can actually see a breach in the warp right here as ships coming in. So I want to say that this might be... I don't know. I'm not going to take a guess at it.
The Galactic Rim.
I do like how we get to see drop pods and how they work. Drop pods are a very silly concept, but I absolutely love them. I do love that their fins can actually rotate to actually get them on track. You can see that here with these two, not hydraulics, I can't remember what they're called. Then you actually get to see them land, and now you fully get to see the Legion Sergeant that I was talking about. It's weird to see him not equipped with any type of close combat weapon, or even, what is it? What is it called? You equipped him with Artificer Armor. So, interesting thing, the Artificer Armor is not going to be in the box. That's a kind of a shame, but whatever. You get the broom and the bolter. Mostly, you're probably going to rip this guy's arms off if it is a multi-part modular kit, but it's probably just going to be a single-part monopose miniature because GW stopped caring about miniatures a long time ago, and that's why everything new is just monopose with the ability to swap out a weapon in a squad, and then it's not monopose. But I'm hoping that it's like the older kits, just bigger, where the arms aren't connected, so you can actually put different weapons on them. Because I would never equip my sergeants like this. I would have a combi weapon on them, and Artificer Armor. So now we get to see the same guy from before, but with his helmet on and everything, which I think is kind of cool. Actually, that might not be the guy from before. It might be a different guy. So that leads us to 3 characters, possibly. This is very Dune aesthetic. I love it. Yeah, he's got all the squad markings and everything on him. He's got his skull, his favorite skull. This is Bob the Skull. And you can see that he has enhanced bionic visions and everything. And he also has a lot of servo studs in his head. Even putting them on his armor is a bit weird, but sure. So this is called a Vexilla. I think it's called a Vexilla Magnifica, if I can remember correctly. Or that's the... No, that's the Custodian one. Their banner has a special name, and it also has an ability that increases Fox range. This I love. This I absolutely love.
Let the seas boil. Let the stars
Get to see him again. Get to see the Titans again. And I just want to look at these Titans. Like, this is the coolest part of 40k. I mean, they're small Titans, but, you know, they're still cool. Like, if you compare this to, like, Mech Warrior, these Titans are, like, light class Titans. Which I always think is funny. This is a recreation of the Space Marine book, the 4th edition Space Marine book, which had all the Marines, the Legionnaires lined up with all of the captains and everything going through. And we can see that they just copy-pasted this guy a few times here to just show up commandery. And each squad has a banner. So these look like 20-man squads instead of the typical 10-man squads of today.
Let the stars fall. So it takes the
I do love this. I do love this so much. The Princept looks so cool.
drop of my blood.
And then we actually get to see the 2 volcano cannons shoot. And just absolutely demolish whatever the hell they're shooting at. And I want to say... Oh, look at that. We got a Spartan over here. Hang on, we got a few Spartans. Okay, looking at these, they look like Legionnaires. Let's try to go back just a bit before the shot itself. Yeah, they look like Legionnaires, but I have a sneaking suspicion these might be Dreadnoughts because of their size warranting these shots here. So here we have a lot of things that we can talk about. Okay, So there's a Spartan or a Land Raider here. There's a Land Raider. This one is a Spartan. This one is also a Spartan. Back here we have a type of Land Raider. I can't make out what it is. We also got another Land Raider back here. I wonder if I up the settings. No, this one only goes to 1080. Sorry, I know I can find it at like 4 bazillion quality, but yeah. So we get to see this larger tank here, which everyone is assuming is the same tank as before, and I think it's completely different. This actually looks like a different configuration for the Mastodon, because it just has a bigger cannon on it, and I think we can actually find the Mastodon. This page isn't working. You're goddamn right. Okay, where is it? So I think it is this tank, but with a different top turret. That's what I'm assuming from the looks of it. Because if we go back just a few scenes, we can see that it has the two... No, it does have that as well, which is not on the Mastodon. That might be a new tank.
I will see the galaxy freed once more.
No, you won't. This is still one of the coolest scenes in this entire thing. The freaking... The orbital bombardment taking out a
If
warlord.
I cannot save it from your failure, Father, then let the galaxy burn.
Yep, and there we actually get to see this new tank. So it's right here, and this, it doesn't actually look like the Spartan. No, it doesn't look like one of these. Does it? I'm like looking at this and comparing it. It has the upward motions of it. Now, let's just say we replace the top turret. Okay. It actually looks like the Predator autocannon, but with something else here. It might be a larger Sakaran. A different type of Sakaran. Like maybe a midpoint between like the Sakaran and like a Baneblade variant. So then I think it just goes into this. So yeah, overall, I think this trailer is extremely good. It shows a lot of really cool things coming up. I think we actually got spoiled on what is coming up. If I can find my phone, I can go and check. Let me do that really quickly. Okay. Alrighty. So, from the leaks themselves, let's see what we have. Nope, not there. I think it would be in my downloads. Nope, most of that is inappropriate. Messenger? Nope. Twitter? Yeah, Twitter had it. Okay, so let's toss these back on. I don't know why, but let's do it. So from the leak that we got, which, if you guys don't know, is right on Reddit. I don't use Reddit because Reddit and 4chan are basically the same thing at this point. We got the Hita Gladius launch box, which is going to go for 240 pounds. So probably around 300 US and like a lot in Icelandic. We got the new rulebook confirmed, 3 codexes, like compilation books, which is pretty good. We got the Loyalists and Traitors and the other armies. Let's see. Getting started with Horus Heresy magazine, which I don't know why you would ever want unless it has a Praetor with it. Includes 2 Space Marine Legionnaires. Okay, that's kind of cool. Then we have the upgrade sprues for all of the different legions. We have a Space Marine Legion Praetor coming out. These are all the new launches, by the way. Then we got the Imperial Fist, Sons of Horus, Blood Angels, Emperor's Children, White Scars, World Eaters. Oh, it's called the Kratos Battle Tank. That's what we get to see in that video. Okay, so it is a new tank. Very nice. Okay, so now we know the name of it. A Land Raider Spartan, a plastic Spartan for 80 pounds would be nice. Contemporary Dreadnought, Space Marine Tactical Squad plus Rhino, a Demos Pattern Rhino Squadron, Demos Pattern Predator Squadron, and Space Marine Auxilia. This is all from the most recent leak from Games Workshop. So yeah, be sure to check this out. Overall, I think this box set's probably going to go for like $320 US. And I'm probably going to get it because I do like Horus Heresy. I think it's a very fun setting. It is typically Marines on Marines, and I'm hoping the game is a little bit more balanced than it is currently. Because right now, AdMech kind of dominates Horus Heresy, and it's kind of a shame, but most players play non-Mechanicus. They play like Legions. I typically play Dark Angels and Death Guard in 30k, and I really enjoy it. I gotta play it more. I haven't played it much, but I do love collecting all of the different Horus Heresy models. Just reaching off to the side, let's see what I can grab. I got my Yaradeo. Look at him. He's got his little, he's the Dorito flavored Dreadnought with his little Mountain Dew cannons. Just reaching over to my shelf. Also have Nathaniel Garrow just chilling back there. So overall, I think this trailer is extremely good. We now know that it's called the Kratos Battle Tank. I'm really excited for it. Well, maybe. I gotta see what it is and what it looks like because I don't like the Mastodon. I only get tanks that I like the look of, and then I tend to spam them. So we'll see how these models look and how when they come out. They are scheduled for later this year. So let's keep a lookout for that. But it is GW, and they push things back for the slightest reasons, like pushing back Chaos because of a Kickstarter that happened, which was rather annoying because I kind of wanted new Chaos stuff. It was supposed to be announced at Adepticon, but just wasn't. That's a rumor, by the way. That's not 100% true. Well, 100% confirmed. And I'm just waiting. I'm sitting here waiting for a new product that I actually want because right now I've finished my collections. I have everything that I wanted painted. I'm done. Yeah. So tell me what your thoughts are in the comments down below. I want to know everything. Do not quote Archer's videos at me. I will ban you because I can't stand that little fuck. Anyway, as always, I'm Norn Queen Alexis. I love you guys. Bye.